I feel really bad for Marvel right now because at least in the comics they just can't compete with DC. Like DC is decimating them right now, and here's why. Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Duke and I'm the Duke of Italy, and I'm finally in a house with no one speaking, which is actually a good change for once. It's kind of peaceful, honestly. It's pretty nice. But I'm really sorry I haven't been able to be with you guys for 3 weeks. I was supposed to do something 2 weeks ago, but it ended up having problems for that day. But I'm also sorry if I sound a little congested right now. It's because I am. I got a little cold. I don't know how. It's the summertime. But I have one. I tried taking some stuff for it earlier, but doesn't seem to clear up right now. But today, to get back in the spirit of reviewing comics, I'm reviewing Hulk, Future Imperfect. I really like this book. It's good. It's pretty good. Anywho, I'm going to make this video a bit shorter for you guys because I know how much you like shorter videos. Anyways, the plot is essentially the Hulk in the future. Not this Hulk. Well, this Hulk is in the future. He's the Maestro. He's the villain of the thing. He's a Hulk. He's in the future. But the old Hulk, like, I'll just show the back here. The actual Hulk, he's teleported to the future, or I guess time travels to the future with the help of some people. And the plot is he needs to stop the Maestro from ruling things. Really, it's not stopping him. It's more like, I guess it is stopping him because he's the Maestro's the ruler of the setting here, which is actually, it's a dystopian society called I don't remember what it's called. It's not very memorable, but the Maestro rules the place because he's like one of the only people that survived from and how he's stronger is that all the nuclear radiation from a war that just happened, which makes everything dystopic, that pumped him up, made him extra strong. So even though he's older, he's just as strong as the old Hulk, and you'll see that when they fight each other. And it's so the Maestro rules everything. He seems kind of benevolent at points, but at other times he seems quite cruel, which is kind of funny. And it's got some really cool shots in here, like when they're fighting each other, and there's a big room of all the people that the Maestro has killed, and it's like everybody. Like if I could find it real quick, right here. So right here is a big room full of a whole bunch of stuff. These are things from every character that the Hulk has killed, and there's some cool things. Like you got I think you have Doc Ock's arms and stuff there. You got Nova's helmet. You got, I think that might be the Watcher's cape. Like that's pretty impressive for as far as the Hulk goes. You got Silver Surfer's surfboard, Thor's helmet, and what's really cool is you have Thor's hammer in a little case here. So you think like the whole thing is built around that hammer because he couldn't move it. And that's shown later how Maestro still can't hold it. And he thinks it's just a strength thing. And that's like how all the Hulk is. He's always like, Hulk is strongest there is. And he has to be stronger. They actually explore that with Hulk the End, which is after it. But they try and make it seem like it's always a strength thing when really it's just being worthy. It's definitely got that one memorable shot there showing everyone he's killed. There's a lot of people he's killed. He's even killed Wolverine. And it shows his adamantium skeleton just right there, just standing there, which I find quite funny. They could probably use that as a death battle factor or something like that, but even though it might not be the most canon. I don't know how canon this is. I think it's canon. It doesn't say it's not. But it does have a few problems. It's oddly paced at times, like when the Hulk is taken in by the Maestro at a point, there's just a lot of explaining going on. It's a little slow then, and some of the action's a little fast, but I can kind of let that go. And it's got what I like to call 90s speech. It was made in 92, and it's got some parts where like, so in the 90s they thought of like some dystopian future, and they have a lot of weird ways of dialogue for that time. So it works, but it's weird at the same time. Like they have like substitutions for cursing, which I find is just hilarious. Not actually in the book, but just thinking about it, just like, well, you could have thought of something else. But it's an okay book, and I don't want to say okay. It's a good book. I actually kind of recommend it. And after Future Imperfect, 92, it's got a nice art style, by the way, and some good action. After that, near the end, you got a much newer story called Hulk the End, I think. It's I just call it Hulk the End because it's a lot shorter than that. It's about Hulk who survived through the future, and there's no way he could really die because like Hulk's got a really good healing factor. Not like Deadpool's, but he's got a really good Hulk healing factor, and the Hulk won't let Bruce Banner die because they're like two separate people. It's quite interesting. So, final rating for the full book is an 8 out of 10. I'm sorry I didn't go very in detail, but I'm trying to keep this video a bit short and leave some suspense for you guys. I want you to get the full experience for yourself with all the revealing shots. It's got a really good reveal shot of the Maestro. And in conclusion, I'm going to try and get a video out next week, or as soon as I can, really. I'm pretty free next week, actually, so I could probably do that. I've got some books back there, which I've read a couple already, and there's a couple I'm almost done with. So if you guys want me to, I've got a few on deck for you guys. So if you guys want me to review Deadpool Art of War, Deadpool vs. Thanos, Aliens 30th Anniversary Edition comic, which I'm excited. I'm definitely reviewing that. If you guys don't even vote for that, I'm still going to review it. I actually got Batman R.I.P. back there, which I haven't started reading yet, but if you guys want me to review that, I'll do that. And just comment something in the comments below if you want to see. And behind my head right there, there's Suicide Squad, Future's End, not Future Perfect. This is Future Perfect. So if you want me to review that, I will. And thank you for watching. If you could leave a like, comment what you want me to do next, because I'm kind of lost with what you guys will think is interesting. But thank you for watching. I will see you later, and arrivederci.